Yo, how you doing? Um, I bought this Icebear Mini Max 150, and I looked online. I don't see many of these bikes online. I don't know if it's because they cheap or they're not great bikes. Whatever. I haven't had any issues with it yet. But what I did do was about the stock air filter box, and I swapped it out with a new carb and a pod filter. And then I know I got a couple of these little lines that was, running from the engine to the air filter box for emissions, like in California and shit. But I'm in Michigan, so whatever. I put like a plug on the end of this one, and I didn't realize that it had like little pressure on it. Like when you cut the bike on, you could feel the air coming out. So I had a plug in here, and I noticed that when I was riding it, it popped off up there. So I just kind of just zip tied it down and zip tied it here, and then I had one here that's coming out into the air box. I just kind of zip tied it there to get it out of the way. So my next thing to do is swap out this exhaust, and I'm gonna go to AutoZone and grab me a better spark plug. This is a stock spark plug that came in. So I only got about 335 miles on it. So I just did the oil change for it, and obviously, this is your dipstick, and this is your drain plug here. So it's fairly easy to do. Like I said, it's not a bad bike, man. I noticed that it rode a little better with the new carb and the pod filter on it. I'm gonna swap out. I'm gonna swap out the spark plug. Change the little air box. I've gotten like a manual. I didn't know anything about riding bikes, so I kind of got an automatic. And then once I took my motorcycle class, I was like, damn, I should have got a manual. Which is cool though. I've got to like 55. I know they say it depends on your weight and the road conditions and the wind resistance and all the other little shit that comes with it. But it's not a bad bike, man. For somebody that never rode a bike like me. But now since I've been riding it like a month, I'm kind of want something a little faster. And then to defeat the purpose to take the motorcycle class, and I'm not even shifting gears and using what I learned. So outside of that, like I said, it's a pretty decent bike, man. No real complaints. I kind of swap out these mirrors and put the end of the handlebar kind. But like I say, it's a decent bike, man. Like I say, no real complaints. But I kind of just wanted to make it because I see when I first bought it, I used to kind of try to go on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I found really nothing on the bike outside of, performance places selling it like in Cali and Florida and stuff like that. But I haven't seen anybody, post a bike that, they own and kind of talked about it. Like I say, it's not a bad bike. You know what I mean? It's, you want to ride around in the summertime, get some air. And, I'm also thinking about replacing the shock, making some a little bigger, some a little stronger. Like I say, it's 220, I think. I'm like 230, 235. Like I say, again, it's not bad. It's, what I'm saying, for 1,300. That's what I got it for. It's not bad, man. So, got any questions? If I can answer any, cool. If not, because I haven't had any real issues with it though. So, hit me up. Let me know.